How come it's not sticking?
It's not sticky?
This is so frustrating. It feels like lotion. Hey, welcome back to the third part 3 episode of relocating this bathroom, this concrete slab house reno. Do you remember what we did in the first 2 videos that people need to go watch?
Yeah, I mean, we demoed everything, relocated it, did the plumbing, put up the drywall. Tile. The floor is looking nice.
What do we have going for video 3 then?
So video 3 is gonna be a fun one because we're gonna do the vanity, we're gonna do the backsplash, we're gonna do all the fun finishing touches. But first, we're gonna tackle wallpapering this entire bathroom.
This is gonna be a productive day. So I've actually never done wallpaper.
This is the paste wallpaper, which I actually have never done either. I've only done the peel and stick, which is a whole other mess too. I've never had a great experience with wallpaper. So we decided, because this is already such expensive wallpaper and we don't want it to come off, we are gonna prime the walls first.
If you're gonna spend something on expensive paint or something else, just you can never go wrong with priming something. This is the adhesive that they use for wallpaper. They said use a 1/2-inch foam roller. Don't skimp out on it because the cheaper stuff, they come undone. Get a scraper and then obviously a pan. Pour it in here and you can have 2 choices. Either put it on the back of the wallpaper itself or roll it on the wall and then start scraping it. So do 105. So cut up a couple of strips of that. Here, you'll need this. Unless you know what 105 looks like.
I know what 12 inches looks like.
Oh. How come it's not sticking? The glue is not a sticky feeling. It's not a tacky feeling.
Surface must be free from grease and other residues, dry, smooth. The other option is to put it on the paper.
Undo the bottom. Okay, now put it towards the corner in the wall.
I mean, it does say not to do this on a textured wall.
It says don't do it on textured wall?
Yeah.
It feels like lotion. Okay, no, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna try rolling this right on this piece. See, I'm getting already better tack.
So maybe if the wall is textured, gotta do the paper.
That is what it's supposed to feel like. What do I know? I've never done wallpaper. Hey, I want to thank the sponsors of today's video, Ariat. Now, I've been a fan of them for forever, and I wear all of their workwear every single day. To start off with their Cotton Strong Rebar t-shirt. All of my t-shirts, every single one of them shrink. This one's got a nice long hem on the back. It's got the greater mobility arm seam. You're not gonna be pulling and ripping your shirt if you're a big muscular guy. It's made out of 6-ounce jersey material, 60% cotton, 40% polyester, the way I like it to keep the shrinkage down. Speaking of shrinkage, they're pre-washed, so they're gonna prevent shrinkage, and I didn't even know this for a while, but it's got a hidden pencil spot, nice and discreet. Up next, I got the M5 Slim Straight Santiago Stretch Jeans that are comfortable, they're stretchy, they got reinforced anchor loops, they have heavy-duty hardware zippers. It's got the 2 times more durable ring-spun material. They're comfortable jeans that are not baggy, and you can actually get some work done with them. I just got the boots that are the 8-inch Endeavors from Ariat. They are awesome. They're waterproof like all of my boots, but what's awesome with these, it's got a full-length shanks which increases the front foot 4-foot flexibility. It's got the Flex Foam midsole, which helps you with that cushioning, so all day you're standing on your feet, go easy on them. I got the non-metallic carbon safety toe in there because I'm dropping sheets of plywood in my garage like it's going out of business. So do yourself a favor, go to the link in the description, use my promo code, and check out my favorites, get 10% off your first order today. Now, let's get back into this video. Let's go. Do I overlap the paper?
It says, yeah, the best way is to do a little bit of an overlap. Some wallpapering expert is gonna give us a bunch of crap for this.
But somehow.
Doesn't stop us from doing it.
Nope. Oh my gosh, this is the hardest freaking part. Extremely frustrating. The texture does not help. I wish that I knew that you shouldn't apply it with texture. It's recommended not to, because I wouldn't have sprayed it. So we're finding it very beneficial and helpful to put a coating of this adhesive on both the drywall that's textured and the back of the wallpaper. It's actually a really good cut. Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
I'm proud of you. You know, now that I kind of remember a story, I do think that I've done wallpaper before, and I was a kid in Russia with my mom. I remember I was 6 or 7 years old, and I was helping her put wallpaper in the kitchen. But one thing I remember, we weren't putting this glue on. It was the stuff that we had to soak it, the wallpaper, in a tub.
That's the old way of doing it, yeah.
That needs to be brought back, probably.
That would definitely stick.
Some Chernobyl quality adhesive.
Indestructible, yeah. Wallpaper, one small bathroom.
Yep.
That
and
is
if you,
your
and if you ask them,
counseling.
you know what, go ahead, get married.
Yeah.
It's marriage advice. If you like marriage advice, check our podcast, Next Door Neighbors. You'll find more advice like this. It's frustrating, that's what it is. Daddy's level stress is high. I was actually fearful of approaching this radius, but it's coming out not bad at all so far. Who knows, I might be crying like 3 minutes from now. You know, Ryan Gosling might read you a book and give you a back massage, but you know, really sexy? Hanging wallpaper. This has dried overnight, and the next piece over is gonna be problemsome, so I think I'm gonna glue this piece on. I think temporarily, as this settles, I'm gonna tape it over, and then tomorrow when it's all dry, I'll actually put like a wood glue or wallpaper appropriate glue, and then tape it shut, and then that's when it will do its thing. So this last piece is gonna be super ghetto. So I'm trying to basically create my own flawless, seamless pattern here. It'd be silly to buy a whole new roll for this. And this is how legends are made. Here's what I'm thinking about a vanity. The vanity is gonna be about 26 inches in height, plus another 7 inches for the leg. Make it around 32 inches total. So I created my pocket holes. There's different variations. You can use a Craig Mini, or if you wanna try some different, there's the Armor Tools, which creates these workbenches. They have this little mini pocket hole jig. We're gonna use wood glue. We're gonna use the pocket hole specialty screws, put it in there, a little dab will do you, and I'll be super strong. In order to get these legs on, you gotta buy this little mounting hardware kit, same section. This is like $5, and this is like, no, this is like $4, and this is less than that, or maybe equal to a greater value. I don't know, but I'm gonna install them with these screws in the corners, then screw that thing in. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is white ash. It's my favorite to work with. It's Irina's probably favorite wood too. Now we're just gonna start cutting them off into 1.5 inch strips. Because this is a hardwood, we have to use these fine ones. That way it won't crack the wood. Buddy, boy, this thing's actually lined up. Here's actually the cabinet way making of doing these kind of things is using a pocket hole jig. Can we edit in some kind of cheerful celebration music? I have never, in the history of cabinet making, have had something go so smoothly. It also goes to show how many times I've made mistakes. So the plan of attack is gonna be to have this like a cleated style system. I've used this before. This is a domino, Festool domino. It has this little oscillator cutting bit that goes in and creates a mortise, which is a hole, and you get these tenons. These are pre-cut, sold, that are perfectly fitted in there, and they joint together just like that. You can use a biscuit joiner, which uses a similar kind of idea, or you can always use dominoes, not dominoes, you can also use dowels. Use dowels. All right, folks, it's the next day. I'm gonna start sanding. 80 grit, 120 grit, 220, round over the edges, and then we'll start putting the hardware on. So I got these Blum hinges. They are 105-degree opening. When you order or buy hinges, two things you gotta consider. Are you working with a face frame or faceless? Number two is the amount of overhang you've measured for your doors. So these are 1/2 inch overlap. So that means it's gonna be overlapping 1/2 inch onto the face frame. Once you find that out, then you can get these things, use a little jig to drill it out, which I'll show you in a second, and then we can install them real simply.
Did you get any samples yet?
First of all, do you like it?
I love it.
Well, my hard work is not appreciated in here.
I don't want to have another
Barn door fiasco? Oh, people are enraged about that. So, what do you want? Do you want like a grayish tone? Do you want brownish tones?
Can I show you a picture?
Yes, you can show me a picture. And it'll look nothing like that. Yeah, let me see what I can do. I mean, we're gonna throw the kitchen sink at this thing. Everything I have, we're gonna do a test piece. I'm curious, let me know in the description below which stain do you think Irina's gonna like. I'm thinking she's gonna like this colonial maple, just colonial maple. It's a gel stain, and that is pretty subtle because she wanted a little bit of brown. This is the fruit wood, and as you can see, it looks completely different on a different wood species than it would on maple or anything like that. I'm starting to really regret building these kind of doors. It's so annoying to stain these little cracks and crevices. Okay, well, no turning back now. The stain's on. Irina has not seen it. Now I'm kind of getting a little nervous. I'm not sanding this project down. Well, I'll burn it before anything else.
Your face. Initial thoughts, I don't hate it. It's different than what you sent me.
It has an antique vibe though.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's why I don't hate it.
We don't have to resand it?
Not yet.
Line it up there. So you're gonna aim for almost the center here.
Should I just jump and...
Don't do that. I'll do this one. All right, a few people will always ask me, is like, do you miter your corners like this, or just do you do a butt joint? And I've done it both, and I prefer this way. Though it looks dated, it actually looks a lot cleaner. I'm gonna throw a little tape on there. This is CA glue. It's basically super glue on steroids. And then this is an activator. It introduces a hint of science to it. You hold it for about 10 seconds, and there you go. So the vanity's secured, and the way I secured it is because I have that little notch out for the plumbing. It's about 5 inches, 5.5. It was actually perfect for using a 2x6, which 2x6 is actually 5.5. Pocket holes to secure it, and then these pocket holes to that. So this puppy's not going nowhere. Now we're gonna bring the vanity, and we could finally start doing the backsplash. Nice job. Because the wall is kind of wavy, by cutting into the tight spots with a little bit of force, it should even out. I'm gonna break my own leg. We're gonna drop a little bit of glue, silicone, or caulking, anything you wanna use. And you do it here as opposed to down below in the cabinet, because if you ever need to take this off, you don't have to ruin your cabinet.
We're gonna make it vertical, so no fancy design. I know you really wanted to do the herringbone again.
I am hashtag addicted to herringbone.
Herringbone or chevron, so
Hashtag
I think
can't
if we
get
just
enough bone.
It's a great hashtag.
I have black grout left over. I think it'll look really nice with that.
Yeah, I like it.
Finally, we'll save money somewhere. Buy myself a hamburger.
I'll buy you one, don't worry.
Thanks. You can use a mastic, and it's already a tile adhesive. It's already put together. It's 14 bucks for a ladle. Is it a ladle? Now, if you're gonna do it on the floor and it's, you know, all that stuff, you gotta use thin set. In fact, if you don't know what I mean, go look when I demoed the floors. They use mastic and it just popped off. This one actually says the size of the tile. It recommends a 1/4 inch grout line. You spread it out for the first with a great part. Mastic is only for backsplash. I don't even think you can use it on showers. I think it's just strictly backsplash on drywall. You scorch the back. Not too hard, just a quick little wiggle. You ready to do the next one? Try it. No, well, you gotta back butter this thing. So you're only use this part, remember?
I don't.
You should rewatch the video that we did. No, wrong. All wrong.
You made me get my hands dirty.
I know, we're working. Thanks for wearing your wedding ring too. That's cool.
I can't take it off.
Okay.
It doesn't come off me.
Good. You're only gonna have to cut your finger off, and who's gonna date you with one finger?
Well, you're already married to me, so.
Hey, Ariel, can we get her some work boots, please? I'm just a simple girl.
Oh, there's a hair. That's yours.
That's, I definitely don't have hair.
Hair on your chest.
Well, that's true. And my back. And on my elbows.
So are we done, or?
Well, I'm gonna go answer some emails.
Cool, see you later.
I'll grab my LaCroix, or LaCroix as I like to call it, and do you want me to do it?
Call me when you're like this way up.
And then you can finish it, and then make it look like you win. Okay, cool.
If there was ever a time I wanted to restain the cabinet.
Really?
I mean, it's fine, but it's not.
I am never staining another thing ever again. All right, everything's going on good. It's kind of easy to do when it's not a crazy pattern, but I won't bore you guys with this just because you guys have already seen the floor tile and how to do tile and you get the gist. So let's do a little movie magic, hocus pocus. There you go. That looks freaking awesome. That looks so good. We're gonna use a black route on it and it's gonna just really match the floors and be kind of subtle. Hey, real quick, if you're brand new to the channel and you like videos like this, please subscribe. We put out videos all the time and hit the notification bell, you'll know exactly when the video comes out. I'll wait. Go ahead, do that right now. I need to cut a hole for my drain here. This is just the diamond blade on a grinder. All right, so now that the grout has dried, I'm gonna start washing it off. Let's say you got the best grout line you can get. Take a popsicle trick. It's perfectly round over. Before this thing dries all the way, you will get the perfect profile of consistent grout lines. Look at that, that looks clean. It's a granite sink, which is fascinating to me. We're gonna link all the stuff, the lights, everything in our website, so make sure you guys check it out. The link will be in the description below. I'm gonna throw some of this Flex Seal Flex Glue on the bottom of this, center it, and then it should dry and we should be ready to roll. I guess she didn't like my DIY pendant lights. I think she only ordered one lighting housing. Lighthouse, is that what it's called, light housing? Hey, you know how you pride yourself about being good at buying things?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to hook up the lights for the bathroom and you bought 2 lights but only 1 housing for the light.
I just purchased 2 lights, so it should come with 2.
Hey, I found the packaging. I think she just grew up. So she's got 2 pendant lights but only 1 glass. Tick, 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 Mrs. M. I don't say this word often. These are pretty cute. I've never seen this. Usually mirrors are like picture frames. They'll have like a cable on the back, but this actually has this bracket that mounts here and then the other end receiving, it's kind of like a French cleat system. It's about time we start installing a toilet because what's a bathroom without a toilet? You will need a copper pipe cutter and you'll need a compression fitting. Once you tighten on top, it'll compress it watertight and we'll also need a flange. Don't forget the flange. I've forgotten the flange before and you can't get the flange on after.
Okay, so Alex just finished the toilet, putting that together. So now I'm just gonna decorate everything, make it all pretty, and then we'll show you guys the big reveal.
Hey, thanks so much for sticking around watching another one of our videos. I cannot believe how incredible this project turned out.
I cannot believe I did 90% of this.
Very accurate statement. Hey, if you want to see all the 3 parts of this bathroom relocation, make sure to check out all the videos. They'll be in the links in the description and hopefully they'll pop up somewhere on the screen. If you like videos like this and you're brand new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. That way you'll know exactly when these videos come out. Let me know down in the description below in the comments what you guys think about this project and what you guys have done differently, not to mention maybe stylistically. Like, I mean, this was great, but I want to see if you guys like it. Do you like the green tile? Do you like the wallpaper? Connect with us on our social media. All the links will be down in the description below, as well as the merch section and the Patreon where we put extensive hour-long videos so you get to see a lot of stuff that don't make it to the clip, and you get to see all these videos before anybody else gets to check them out. Tune in this week. We'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Bye.